Hi guys, it's Subby here at home now. And give me a shout out if you guys are watching so I know you're in here. We do have a special weather statement that has come out for Henry and for Johnson County on the Missouri side. So wind gusts up to 40 miles per hour and half-inch hail is possible. Now, we are expecting these to still remain under severe limits, but we are going to be watching for the potential to see some gusty winds move around some lawn furniture, and obviously some very heavy rains associated right now coming across Urick, Blairstown, Chehowee, Leeton, Clinton. You're getting a pretty good rain shower right now, of course, going through Montrose and Appleton City. We do have a severe storm warning for down around the Stockton area right now, and that is for 1 inch quarter size hail. 60-mile-per-hour winds are possible. So bear with me just a second here because we are, like I said, I got this stream up here in a hurry. Just making sure we are in good shape, get everything up and rolling here at the homestead. Hi guys, looks like we got quite a few here in the chat right now. I'm also bringing up the National Weather Service chat as well, so we kind of hear what they've got going on there at Pleasant Hill. No updates other than that special weather statement for Johnson and Henry County. Hey, Terry. Yeah, definitely wet. Definitely wet. Hi, Julia. Hi, Debbie. Gonna check out the wind speeds here real quick. Right now, only kind of picking up up to 50-mile-per-hour wind gusts, and actually that's down here toward in St. Clair County, just east of Appleton City. Hi, Amy. Hey, Cody. Dade County, you got it, buddy. You're going to be getting into the action here for too long. Go Chiefs! Absolutely. Big ball game tonight. Big ball game. Tampa Bay Buccaneers So we do have a severe thunderstorm warning for our friend down to the south. This is going to be Diamond, Granby, Goodman, Neosho, Anderson, Pineville. And we do have a tornado warning down here near Cave Spring, Centerton, Highfield in Arkansas. This is going to be just west and south of Rogers, Arkansas. And again, what we ended our live stream down at the Weather Center. We were not expecting a whole bunch of severe weather tonight here in west central Missouri. I was in communication with the National Weather Service out of Pleasant Hill while I was there at the Weather Center, kind of expecting about the same thing as far as no severe outbreaks. We're not expecting severe weather here, but we could see a strong storm or two as this line comes in, and we're seeing that right now here in Johnson and Henry County. A stronger cell, 40-mile-an-hour wind, maybe some small hail out of it, torrential rain, a little bit of lightning and thunder. So that's what we're looking at right here in west central Missouri. This will eventually be heading over into Benton County and Pettis County, and then we'll watch as any of these cells, as they continue to move off to the east into west central Missouri. We'll continue to see if they show any signs of maybe a little stronger wind gusts, maybe some small hail, and we'll update you to that. We do have a tornado watch for our friends to the south from Lamar, Stockton, Bolivar, and into west central Missouri, where a little bit better conditions are going on down there right now for the possibility of seeing a couple tornadoes down in that area. So that is going to be right along a warm front, which had moved north a little bit. It is now stretched right across this area right now. So area just ahead, just to the north, and to the south of this warm front, they're going to be the ones that had that potential for a few more robust thunderstorms as we go through the evening. But if this line of thunderstorms, like coming through Henry and Johnson County right now, this line is going to be past us to the east by the time this warm front moves to the north. So that's the reason we're not expecting too much severe weather here where we're at in west central Missouri. But those down to the south and southwest Missouri, Oklahoma, Arkansas, that's why they're getting this severe weather this evening. Yeah, it's another round of moderate rain right now, Jordan, down in Nevada, that's going to be pushing through. I really think right along this leading edge right here is where we're going to see the most robust thunderstorms, right along that leading edge of this line that I just drawn. That's where we're going to see likely any robust thunderstorms are going to be, the stronger ones are going to be out in right on the leading edge of this line. Once you get back in this area, this here is going to be post frontal, and so just showers, maybe a clap of thunder, a thunder shower out behind this line. Hi, Melissa. Wade from Clinton to Tightwad. Yeah, I would hold off probably. If you can leave right this minute and get on 7 Highway, you maybe will stay ahead of it. But if I was you, I'd just sit tight here in Clinton for about the next 20-25 minutes, let this get past, and then go ahead and follow the storm home versus leading the storm home. That's what I would do. Hey, Wyatt. Holy cow, Beasley. It's been a while since I talked to you. How are you? Hi, Ian. Hi, Eve. So, got a couple questions, of course, in Colcamp, Benton County, Sedalia, Pettis County. So, right now, you guys are going to be getting this line of storms that is now in Henry and Johnson counties. It's a line of pretty robust thunderstorms producing a 40-mile-an-hour wind gust, some torrential rainfall. So you guys will be getting in that here in the next probably 25 minutes or so. Let's go ahead and put a timestamp on this for you guys. Make sure we're going in the right direction here. Kind of moving to the northeast. So Sedalia at 519, Colcamp 515, Stover at 535, Tightwad at 459, Windsor 445, and looked like Lamont at 512. So that's kind of a rough timeline, give or take 5 minutes when this line of storms will be affecting you at those locations. Down here in Benton County, maybe just a little bit longer than what it says since it is moving to the northeast. But Lincoln at 505 and Warsaw at 513. Again, Colcamp 515 as well. So you probably, maybe 5 to 8 minutes longer than that before this line makes its way to you, because it is moving at a northeast and not just an east direction. Hey, Steffi. Yeah, Jordan, this is going to be the worst that Clinton gets, is what we're going through right now. No, I'm not seeing a tornado threat with anything here in west central Missouri. We're mainly going to be looking uh, just looking at an update from the National Weather Service. So they're agreeing with what my last statement. So I'll read to you guys what the National Weather Service just put out on their chat for us. And they said that they're currently watching the potential for a few strong storms, possibly over Cooper, Howard, Saline, Pettis, Henry, and Johnson County, Missouri, over the next couple hours. Instability is limited. However, wind gusts of 40 to 50 miles per hour and small hail may be possible with any of these stronger storms. Otherwise, light to moderate rain is expected to continue this evening. So that was the word just from the National Weather Service. Pretty much what I've been explaining, that, we're not expecting severe weather, but we could get some strong storms, 40, 50 miles per hour, torrential rains. So we can expect that here over the next hour or so. And once this leading edge of this line moves through your area, the severe threat goes down dramatically. Still have a few thunder showers out there, some moderate rain showers like over in Butler, Amsterdam, Rich Hill. You guys will get some moderate rain right now, but your severe threat is pretty much done for the night. So we still have looks like a very large special weather statement down here in near Carthage over to Aurora, Monette, down to Knoll. So I know we have a couple people that are over in the Branson area. So right now, you're in Branson. Be keeping an eye on these cells down here in Arkansas. They are moving east, northeast. It's going to be coming up here, crossing the state line here, probably in the next probably 30 minutes, and then heading toward that area in Branson here within the next hour and 20 minutes. So you want to be keeping an eye on these storms down here. Right now, though, the good news, all we have are special weather statements here in west central and southwest Missouri right now. So no warnings right now here in west central or southwest Missouri. So hopefully that stays true for the rest of the night. You bet, Ian. That is correct, Bryce. Henry is not expecting tornadoes. Just like I said, this is going to be the worst part of the line of storms coming through Johnson and Henry County right now for the night. So, torrential rainfall, maybe wind gusts up to 40 miles per hour, move a few things around on your front porch, but other than that, good to go. Becky, thank you very much for your donation. Very, very much appreciate that. Take a look at the winds again here real quick. So, when we are looking for, say, some spin up tornadoes along a line of storms, we use this velocity radar, which the National Weather Service has corrected, thank goodness. We look for those little areas where the reds and the greens, or the cool and the warm colors, come together, kind of like what you're seeing here. Well, the reason why I'm not too alarmed by this is the fact that we have a very strong cold front moving through. We have a ton of wind shear in the atmosphere right now, from about 1,500 feet above our heads all the way up to almost 18,000 feet. Okay, so we have a lot of wind shear, rotation of the winds as you go higher up. But at the surface, we don't have those kind of conditions here on the surface. Therefore, that's one of the big reasons why we don't have a huge tornado threat for our area. So don't be alarmed if I'm looking here at the velocity radar. You say, oh, hang on a minute. Subby had mentioned if we see something like this could be a tornado. Well, under some conditions, it can be. But don't be alarmed by this. It is going to be picking up some winds coming from different directions above our heads, but nothing down here close to the surface. So just wanted to throw that out there at you. I try to educate you guys on what we're looking for when we're looking for little spin-ups, but then I also have to explain myself, well, it's conditions that we have to look at also, not just looking at radar and basing it upon what you're seeing. So it looks like the strongest part of this line is right at 50 Highway, in between Warrensburg and Knob Noster, stretching really pretty much parallel to 13 Highway, from 50 Highway to all the way down through to Leighton, down 13 Highway, just running parallel with it all the way down to Clinton. That's where the strongest part of this line is. And again, you can probably expect some real small hail, torrential downpours as this line moves through your area. That is the reason why we are under a special weather statement for Johnson and Henry counties. So in El Dorado Springs, Devin, I guess. I hope I pronounced your first name right. So El Dorado Springs, really the severity of it, you guys are pretty much on the west side of the line of storms. Now you're still going to get some moderate rain, lightning, thunder, maybe some gusty winds, 25, 30 miles an hour. But really the severe threat has really gone way down for El Dorado Springs, for Nevada, Rich Hill, Butler, Archie, Harrisonville, Pleasant Hill, Kansas City, Lee Summit. Severe threat has just pretty much plummeted for the rest of the night. So you're in good shape there at El Dorado Springs. Hi, Emily. Yeah, hopefully you caught that last statement. I think Cass County, your severe threat is done for the evening. We didn't have a big severe threat anyway up there in Cass County, but the threat for any stronger storms are pretty much over for Cass County for the night. Ian, if you want to check elevations of velocity on Radar Omega, what do you look for? So, elevation. Now, are you talking about how high up the radar beam is going in elevation? Or are you kind of referring to back when I was saying the ground or the surface conditions is not real favorable for tornadoes here, like the elevation above our heads where you see the wind speeds? I believe that's what you were referring to, and I'll show you two different ways. I've got several screens going up here. I got 7 screens here around me right now, and I've got different software programs on each one. But I'll kind of show you when you use velocity radar. So this is high resolution velocity. It takes a snapshot at a pretty good angle from the radar site. So right here, we're probably looking somewhere in the neighborhood of, probably 500 feet above our heads. Okay, and that's picking up on the winds going to and from the radar. Remember the cool colors, the greens, they are going to be winds going toward the radar. And then your warm colors, your oranges, your reds, those are going to be winds going away from the radar. Okay? So right now we're seeing some circulations, but this is well above our head. Now to get down a little bit lower, maybe down to 250 feet, we use what's called base velocity. And that's a little bit lower of an angle where that beam shoots out. Now we are still starting, we still see some rotation, some wind shear, 250 feet above our heads. Okay. But what I do is I have to look at yet much more information leading up to an event like tonight. Okay. Now we're starting to get some pretty strong winds just east of Clinton. That's where you're getting your 40, 45 mile an hour wind gusts likely. Just east of Clinton on Highway 7. So definitely some stronger winds just on the east side of Clinton along Highway 7 right now. But what I have to do is, and I'm going to bring this up here real quick, and then I'll get back and answer some questions on chat. So I look at a current model representation. I'm going to bring this here over on the screen. Okay, and I'm going to come down here in west central Missouri, and I'm going to bring up what's called a skew T. Okay. Now, what this is going to tell us, this is going to tell us wind speed and direction in height. And down here at the surface, right here, this is called the hodograph. And you would want to see a very curved, meaning winds are coming out of different directions as you go up in the atmosphere. Okay, you wanted a curve, kind of like a what is that? The children's of the corn. I forgot what they call them. Not a staff, but it's curved like upside down U. When you see one of them on a hodograph, you know that there is some major wind shear toward the surface. Okay, well, see, you're not seeing that here in west central Missouri. The winds are very light. Right here, it's a surface. This is elevation. So I know there's not much rotation down here at the surface, and that's what we look for tornadic supercells or little vortices along a line of storms. So you have to do a little homework before you jump on and try to decipher what's actually going on radar. You have to know, okay, what are our conditions near the surface? Is there much going on at the surface? When I look at one of these hodographs, I'll also come down here and I look at effective shear. Okay, and it's relatively high, but that's for upper levels of the atmosphere. Okay, so there's quite a bit of homework you go into instead of just looking at radar. So that's the process. All right, let's jump back over here. On chat here. No, Emily, you're fine. You're fine in Versailles. You're in the vehicle tonight. You're not under any kind of watch. We're not expecting any type of tornadic activity over there in Versailles. Still checking out National Weather Service chat again here. And again, does look like we do have some stronger winds just to the east of Clinton along Highway 7, up to about 40 miles per hour. And this is actually going to take you northeast 201 road off of 7 Highway, just east of Clinton, getting some 40 mile an hour, 35 to 45 mile an hour wind gust. Right now seems to be about the strongest winds along this line of storms right now. We're also keeping an eye. Let me jump back over here to regular radar. And yeah, so there's that line of storms right on the leading edge of this line of storm just to the east of Clinton where we're seeing those stronger winds. But still, we're not seeing any warnings right now on the Missouri side. Great news right now. Great news. Coming from Shawnee Mission, Kansas to Clinton, weather conditions between here and there. So basically, you're going to be behind this line. So really, I think you're going to be just fine. You're just taking out at 4:50 in the afternoon. You ought to be just fine. You'll stay right behind this line of storms. You ought to be just fine. Be some rain, some thunder showers. You might go through a moderate rain shower. Be a little troublesome driving conditions. But as far as severe weather or torrential rains, you ought to be out of that. So you ought to get on the road. You won't have any problems. Hi, Rhonda. Hey, Jamie. So down here in the big metropolis of Aurora. So, of course, you got that line of storms. You are under a tornado watch for the next couple hours. So right now, good news right now is there is nothing right here of significance that is really sticking out. Watching this line of storm down here just west of Miller, Mount Vernon, Pierce City. That looked like a pretty strong line of storms. You're going to be watching, Jamie, you're going to be watching for these storms down here. Now, there are a couple tornado warnings that are on the Arkansas side. One coming into Rogers right now, and another one coming into Prairie Grove in Arkansas. We'll be watching them, but right now looks like that is going to stay likely to the south of you. But those in Ozark, Branson, Kimberling City, Reed Springs, you need to stay weather aware. And also for this line of storms up here near Mount Vernon and Miller. Hey, Hunter, you're doing good, buddy, up there at Urick, Blairstown. The worst is now past your area. The severe threat is really almost non-existent. You can still expect some rain and thunder showers for the next couple hours, but no severe weather or stronger storms expected once you get out behind this line of storms here. Hi, Jessica. For Osceola, actually, it's kind of the same story. You guys are just about completely past the. If there's going to be any stronger storms, it's likely going to be to the east of you. So, really, I'm not expecting any severe weather for you guys down in Osceola for the rest of the night right now. Hey, there you go, Ian. I just saw your post, Shepherd's Hook. That's exactly right. So that's exactly what I was trying to think of there. You're leaving Bolivar, heading to Clinton, Barbara. Well, you're going to be going through some pretty heavy rain. It's going to be a little bit gnarly driving. As far as severe weather, you look okay as far as, hail or strong winds. But just keep in mind, you're going to be going through along 13 Highway from Bolivar up to Clinton. You'll be going through a few pretty strong cells that's going to be producing some blinding rains on your way. Just take it slow down, don't hydroplane. So I'm starting to sound like my mother now. Yes, Christina, this is the only time we're going to have the potential for any stronger storms. Now, we'll have some off and on showers and thunder showers for probably the next couple hours, all the way, really till midnight or after. We can expect some residual showers and thunder showers, but severe weather, no. Once this line has passed us, this initial line right along the leading edge, once that's past you, you ought to be in good shape for the rest of the night. Same goes for you, KK. There, Wablo. You got a pretty strong little cell that's moving into Wablo right now. But it's just some moderate to heavy rain, couple claps of thunder. There is some cloud to ground lightning in this, so with any thunderstorm, you have to be prepared for a possible power outage. So outside from that, that's really all I see for Wablo for the night. Take a look at National Weather Service here real quick. Nothing new. We're sitting in good shape there. So really we're kind of watching this little cluster down here near Dadeville, Greenfield, Lockwood, and again Mount Vernon, Stock City, Miller, Halltown, Aurora, and then of course right down here by the state line. That's going to be down here near Branson, Ozark, Nixa, of course, Springfield, Battlefield. We're going to be watching as this really intense line of storms that actually has a couple tornado warnings part of it is going to be moving northeast and coming across the Missouri line down here in southern Missouri. So we'll be watching these storms here as they come into Missouri. So they did put out a special weather statement now for those counties that I just mentioned, or for those towns, Miller, Greenfield, Lockwood, Mount Vernon, Aurora, Monette, all the way over to Granby, Sarcoxy, Stella, Washburn, Pineville. So that's for the next 15 minutes for wind gusts 50 to 55 miles per hour and half-inch hail. So, of course, that's for Carthage, Neosho, Big Sugar Creek, Monette, Aurora, Mount Vernon, Cassville, Granby, Knoll, Sarcoxy, Pierce City, Dunweg, Purdy, Lockwood, Diamond, Seligman, Pineville, Exeter, Miller, and Wheaton. So here in west central Missouri, they did go ahead and allow our special weather statement for Henry and Johnson County to expire. But we still have a line of very, very heavy rain from Knob Noster and along 50 Highway between Lamont and Knob Noster, as well as near Bowen. And that is going to be along Highway 23 and Windsor. It's on your back door right now. Get ready to come in. Calhoun, of course, you guys are getting a torrential rainfall right now. A little bit of pea-sized hail looks like as well. Let's take a look to see if there's any hail cores here. So where you see these little purple tips right here, that's likely some pea-sized hail falling. We got a few little hail spikes down here further to the south, southwest Missouri. But yeah, we're definitely looking at some pea-sized hail likely. And let's take a look exactly where that hail core is. We'll just zoom right down on it. Knob Noster along 50 Highway, all the way down. It's gonna let's see here: Owsley, Burtville, Bristle Ridge, Knob Noster State Park, Whiteman Air Force Base, Green Ridge. You guys are actually getting probably some pea-sized hail right now associated with that. Hey, Cody. Oh, you're in Greenfield, so you're down here with that special weather statement. Yep. Yeah, you're also probably getting some pea-sized hail. It's just now coming into Greenfield right now. Very torrential rainfall. Let's check out any hail spikes. Yeah, several little hail spikes. You can see it better if I flatten it out. All those purple, those are little hail spikes, probably pea-sized hail. Hi, Chase. No tornado threat for Calhoun tonight. Matter of fact, your severe weather is pretty much done, or any threat of severe weather, I should say, is pretty much done for the night in Calhoun. Just some residual showers, thunder showers, some moderate rain, just to add to the rain gauge. But the way it's looking right now, guys, really Warrensburg down through Leeton, Chehowee, Clinton, Larry City, Osceola, Harwood, Rich Hill, Butler, Archie, Harrisonville, Pleasant Hill, all the way down to Nevada, the chance of any stronger storms is pretty much non-existent for the rest of the night. Just residual showers and thunder showers could last all the way into the early morning hours, but hopefully out of here by tomorrow, because tomorrow is election day, everybody. So let's make sure everybody gets out and make sure everybody get out there and vote. Do our due diligence. Some reason my scroll, I just now noticed my scroll was all jacked up there. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, Rich Hill, you guys are good for the night. And again, same thing. We can all expect to see some residual showers and thunder showers throughout into the early morning hour, but the threat for any stronger storms is now gone for Bates County, Cass County, almost Henry and St. Clair County. You guys are almost done for the night. So, looks like this line of storms is going to be pushing off, coming through Windsor, and then eventually into Pettis and Benton counties. See how fast these are going. 49, 33. Let's put a little time stamp on this here. Give you guys a roundabout idea when you can expect them. So we're looking at Sedalia at 5:30, Lamont at 5:24, Colcamp at 5:36, Shoesville at 5:36 as well. So that's kind of and Smithton. I know we have a couple people from Smithton, 5:41. Torrential rain, pea-sized hail is going to be what's expected there. Let's jump down here. Let's take a look at these cells down to the south. Yeah, they're going a little bit faster clip. Take a look at a few of these cities. So Aurora, around 5:53 is when that line of storms is going to be rearing its ugly head. Looks like Ozark at 6:26, Republic at 6:21, Branson 6:07. Springfield at 6:33. And we will be watching this line for any strengthening, any of these cells in here. This is where the ingredients down in southwest Missouri are a lot more supportive of some of that surface rotation, something that we lacked up here in west central Missouri. So we'll be watching this line very closely as it continues this trek off to the northeast. So for Benton County, this line of thunderstorms, and again, there's no advisory on them, no warning, just the area of moderate to heavy rainfall, maybe some pea-sized hail. Colcamp 5:55, Lincoln 5:44, And Warsaw at 528. Stover 607 for sales at 616. So that kind of gives you guys kind of a generalized time frame when you can expect this line of storms to come through. And again, we're not expecting any severe weather. Maybe some gusty winds, 30 to 40 miles per hour, torrential rains, and maybe some pea-sized hail. Hi, Darla Joplin. Yeah, Joplin, Webb City, Carl Junction, they kind of had that leading edge of the line go through that area here about an hour and a half ago. They're pretty much on the backside of this frontal boundary, so they should be sitting good for the rest of the night. Joplin, Webb City, Carl Junction. It's this leading edge of these thunderstorms is where we're going to see the potential still exists there for severe thunderstorms. And of course, down here in southwest Missouri, we are looking for any tornadic circulations down in this area. All right, let me jump over here real quick. I got a couple of donations that I need to send a. So Bill, Connie, and Roberta, thank you guys so much for your donations. I sure appreciate that. That sure helps keeps everything running well. Thank you guys so much for that. I sure appreciate that. Absolutely, Brenda. Thanks for the kind words. So that line of strong thunderstorms producing some heavy rain, maybe some pea-sized hail, stretching from Sweet Spring down to Lamont, down to Green Ridge, Windsor, down to Leesville, moving off to the northeast. It has come into Pettis County and parts of Benton County, so just be prepared for some blinding rain if you're out driving. Some pea-sized hail, maybe some gusty winds at 30 miles per hour. Now, as this line continues to move off to the east and to the northeast, I don't know right now, there's no indications that well, I'll kind of take that back a little bit. So here's the deal, guys. This is really, really great news. So they have really peeled away a big section of the tornado watch. So now that we have lost the sunlight, that's one thing you have to remember about these late fall storm systems, that we have in the afternoons and the evenings, we don't have because of daylight savings. We're actually dark now, and it's 5:13. So we lose the heat of the day, and that is having a drastic impact on the severe threat down here in southwest Missouri. So that's very, very good news. because it was really concerning the way all these ingredients were coming together for Southwest Missouri. So that is that's definitely something positive for those down here in Southwest Missouri. I might just have to do that, Hot Rod. So, the threat for severe weather and tornadic possibilities really extended up here into central Missouri, including Osage Beach, Lebanon, St. Robert, Buffalo, Bolivar, Conway, Houston, all the way down over to West Plains and up to Jeff City. I just from the trends that are going on right now with no warnings whatsoever on the Missouri side. We lost the heat of the day. National Weather Service is saying that the ingredients are really drastically going downhill in southwest Missouri. So I don't think that they will extend this tornado watch any further over toward Lebanon and Osage Beach and the Ozarks. They might issue a severe thunderstorm watch, but the tornado threat is really going downhill right now for southwest Missouri. And trust me, that's a very, very good thing for our friends down here in southwest Missouri. Hey Chastity, is Cold Camp just going to hit the edge? Actually, you're going to get you're going to get this line. If some gusty winds, moderate rain, maybe some small hail, but like I said, this is the strongest part of the line right now, from Sweet Springs down to right Leesville, right on 7 Highway, Leesville. And it's moving off to the east, northeast. So that's the strongest part of this entire line right now in west central Missouri. So I'm not really expecting too much there in Benton County, with the exception of just some moderate rainfall. Outside, Jessica, just outside of some residual showers, thunder showers for all the way into the early morning hours, really. The severe threat or chance of any stronger cells with this line, it's done for Henry County for the rest of the night. Same thing goes for St. Clair County, Vernon County, Bates County, Cass County. Now, there are still a couple of stronger cells up there in Johnson County, but for the most part, Johnson County is pretty well clear of any stronger or severe storm for the rest of the night. Hi Harley. Republic. Well, we still have to wait for this line of storms down here to get through Republic. I'm not going to tell you there's no chance of severe weather here. It's just the threat for severe weather has dropped drastically. But you want to make sure you kind of stay weather aware until this line, the leading edge of this line, is through your area, probably here in the next hour and a half or so. Hopefully just in time for the Chiefs game, so we can all watch the Chiefs beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers without having to worry about severe weather. Yeah, Henry County's the same way, guys. Really, unless we still want to give more time for Benton and Pettis County. All the other counties in west central Missouri. That includes Henry, St. Clair, Vernon, Bates, and Cass County. you guys, the threat of any stronger or severe storms is done for the night for you guys. So just want to tell you guys that if we've had, I'm very humbled as we've had a few donations sent in tonight. One through the website and the rest through YouTube. If you're on Facebook and want to donate, you can do that through Stars, and you will see there under the comments and the chat, you will see donate here, donate Stars. And that does two things. That helps get the word out, as well as a portion of that goes back to Subby's Weather Talk. So if you want to do that, you can also go to subbysweathertalk.com, and right there on the home page, you can buy me a cup of coffee, or you can donate for software through Venmo, PayPal. You can do that, and I definitely appreciate that. We do have an exciting raffle that we have every February, in which we have lots of great giveaways, everything. Last year we had signed Reed Timmer book, we had weather radios, we had house decor, gift certificates to eating establishments. We had all kinds of fun stuff that we opened up for any size donation and enter into that raffle. That I use that for all the software subscriptions, for hardware, for radar subscriptions, streaming software. So that we kind of have a fun time doing that every February. But if you guys want to donate, that would be fantastic. All that money obviously goes to all the expenses, but definitely, absolutely not required one bit. I enjoy to do this. It's a service that we do here for West Central Missouri. I wish every small community, group of counties would have somebody who would do this, so we get more of a localized forecast, a more of a localized community first type of scenario where we can report to one another and help calm our fears, our anxiety on storms. That's all I do. As long as I share the information to you and you have a plan, that really helps out with people who might be a little bit anxious when we get some severe storms. So along I-70 now, from about Sweet Spring down through Houstonia, Hughesville, Lamont, Green Ridge, down to about just north of Lincoln. That's where we see a band of moderate to heavy rainfall, maybe some pea-sized hail. There are no special weather statements, no warnings here associated with any cells along this line of storms on the Missouri side. So that's excellent news right now. Very excellent news. We were really concerned for our friends down in southwest Missouri. Looks like severe threat is waning quite a bit down here, but we still need to stay weather aware. There are some stronger cells out there that we need to keep watch of over the next couple hours. Greg, thanks, brother. Thanks so much for the super chat. And I don't know if you guys follow YouTube very much, but a lot of streamers were talking about they've changed their analytics with YouTube, in which a lot of times they do it. They spread the word. So say you're not a member of Subby's Weather Talk. The more super chats that are given and the more thumbs up on the stream during a live stream, it goes into an algorithm. And for those that might not be members of Subby's Weather Talk, if they turn on YouTube on their phone or on their TV, the likelihood of my stream coming up there for a suggestive stream goes up. So the more we can reach people, the obviously the better it is. That's my sole goal, is to be able to get information out so people can prepare and they can stay safe and protect life and property. So that always helps. So please subscribe so you get notified whenever I go live if you watch on YouTube, and make sure you give that thumbs up on that live feed so that we can get word out to more and more people. So we're still looking good down here from just west of Bolivar, Fairplay, Aldrich, Ash Grove, Mount Vernon, Monette, down to Cassville, to the state line. No advisories, no warnings going on right now for this area. Just a line of moderate rainfall, pea-sized hail, maybe some gusty winds at 30 miles per hour. That's all we're seeing along that line right now. So that's great news. How is Benton County? I will tell you how Benton County is. You guys are just getting some light to moderate rain showers right now. I'm not seeing anything of concern at all for Benton County. Climax Springs down by Cross Timbers, you guys have some moderate rain coming into your area along Highway 65. But, you know, there's Benton County, you're going to join the rest of us here in West Central Missouri in about the next 15-20 minutes, where any threat for strong or severe storms will be over for Benton County here in about 15 and 20 minutes. And the same will go for Pettis County here over the next half hour. The threat for any strong or severe storms will be completely gone for the rest of the night. Oh, sure, Fred. Now you want me to shut off the rain. I was out there every night from 9 p.m. to midnight for the last month and a half doing my subby rain dance for you, Fred, and now you want me to just shut it off. Oh, my gosh. All right, just checking on any updates here. We're good there, and things are really looking good. Still continuing to see a decrease in tornadic probability for southwest Missouri. So that's very good. We still need to be, you're still under a tornado watch. We still need to be weather aware, but the good news is that that threat is diminishing as we go through the evening. So that's very good news. So down here from Purdy to Aurora, Mount Vernon, Halltown, Aldrich, Fairplay, Humanville, you guys are getting that line of moderate rain, a lot of lightning and thunder. It's loud, but no severe weather right now in that area. Not expecting much to happen there in Polk County. Boy, you got that right, Fred. Farmers are never happy. I know. And why I end up getting into this profession as a weatherman, I'll never know. Because they're never happy with me. Thanks, Augie. Yeah, I want to give a shout out to Thomas Strauss. He posted there in chat, and again, this is a lot of times I have to go in there. Sometimes we get a lot of spammers and stuff that come up on YouTube specifically, but this is totally legit. So many of you know Crest Ridge High School. They're over there off of 50 Highway. They have a chance to get a multi-million-dollar prize to redo their football field, their track that hadn't been done in years. And they are in I believe it's a T-Mobile challenge to try to get as many people to like their Instagram posts as they can. And whoever has the most is going to get that prize package. And so this is nationwide, guys, and they're in the top 16. If I'm not mistaken, I think they were sitting on like 6th place or something here last week. And all you got to do, totally free, go to Instagram. I think Thomas put that link right there for Instagram. Click on that link and jump over there, like their Instagram posts. I mean, they're competing against towns in California, okay, that have hundredfold the amount of population. So appreciate you guys jumping over there and helping out our community, and definitely Crest Ridge, Centerview, Warrenburg. We're all in this together, guys. So we're all right here in West Central Missouri. Something that hopefully nobody takes for granted. We are a very tight-knit community, and let's go and help them out. So definitely do that. And yeah, he posted that link right there on chat. All you got to do real quick, click it, go jump over there, like their video. That's all you got to do. That's all they ask you to do. I will, Lana. I'll post that when we get done with this live stream. Hey, all right, I got the 10 for 10 name pronunciation. Oof, man, I butchered some town names and some people names before. Oh my goodness. Check in here. National Weather Service. Yeah, guys, I tell you what, there's definitely not much going on here in West Central Missouri. So, which is fantastic news, obviously. We've got a line of moderate rain from Sweet Springs there along I-70 down to Houstonia, Hughesville. It's just getting ready to come into Sedalia. It's right on your doorstep, getting ready to come in. Pea-sized hail, moderate rain, maybe some 30-mile-an-hour wind gusts, maybe rattle around some lawn furniture on your porch, stretching all the way down to just west of Cole Camp. And that will be moving into that area over towards Smithton, Otterville, Pilot Grove. But again, there's no advisories on it, no severe thunderstorm warnings with it, just good old-fashioned garden variety thunderstorm, a little bit of lightning, and I'm also seeing the lightning intensity go way down along this line. Now, just the last 5 minutes, a couple of lightning strikes. One just south of I-70 and another one up here near Marshall. So we're definitely seeing the threat and the ability for these thunderstorms to continue, kind of weaken a little bit here over time. And also want to give a big shout out to uh, Clay and Brittany Radford, 95.3 Radford Media Group, 104.9 The Biz. We're trying to get a tower up and going for 95.3. No, it is a long process. They've taken just catastrophic damage to the tower. So trying to figure out ways to get that up and going again. You can always catch all my live streams and stream 95.3 KDKD and 104.9 right on the Radford Media Group app. Download it on your phone, on your tablet, on your desktop. Also, if you have Apple Play or Android CarPlay, you can stream it right on your car. So just like you did, you never missed a beat. So want to give out to shout to them and our new sponsor for Storm Track Weather Center, and that's Golden Valley Tractor. I've been in the ag side for almost 28 years, and that was one of my first jobs that I ever got was with Golden Valley Tractor. Great people, they're locally owned, local business, and they sell Kinsey and New Holland and all of the implements, all your ag needs right there at Golden Valley Tractor. Definitely give them a big shout out. Typically, always like to have their icon up here on the page, but for some reason I could not get into my email to grab that to grab their logo. So I apologize for that, and I will get that updated as soon as I get my email opened up. But thank you, Golden Valley Tractor and 95.3 Radford Media Group, KDKD, for allowing me to be able to get this information out to everybody in West Central Missouri. So big kudos to them. And thank you guys. Thank you guys all for tuning in tonight. I am broadcasting on 5 different platforms tonight, and looks like right now with all 5 platforms combined, we have about 1,100 people watching a live stream tonight. So thank you guys for tuning in, and again, just a brief recap. Not expecting any strong or severe thunderstorms. I think our chances are done for the night for Cass, Johnson, Henry, Bates, Vernon, St. Clair, Benton, and probably here the next 15-20 minutes we can include Pettis County in that, as well as there is still a pretty robust line of moderate rain, pea-sized hail that is going through central Pettis County right now, having some gusty winds, maybe up to 30, 35 miles per hour. But after this line moves out of Pettis County toward Smithton, Otterville, Pollock Grove, Syracuse, Tipton, West Central Missouri will be completely done for the night for any kind of strong to severe threat. My lightning detector going off in the background, I just seen a flash of lightning. So we do have some periodic lightning flashes. Right there, looks like the lightning flash was in Leesville, is what we just saw. So heard a little thunder, and my lightning detector is spot on again tonight. So I am going to bring this over. I don't have a picture to go along with that, but let's read through something. So they just come up with a new area forecast discussion out of the Springfield office. So let's read what it says. I'm going to bring that over here onto the screen here real quick. We can read it together. Let me adjust my screen size here. So, key messages. It was just, let's see, this was 4 minutes ago. So, round of showers and thunderstorms this afternoon through tonight produce severe thunderstorms, additional flash flooding, additional rainfall 1 to 3 inches, localized 4 inches are likely area wide. So, they are, talking about the level 3 out of 5 for excessive rainfall through the night. A level 3 out of 5 for the severe outlook for the Springfield, Southwest Missouri area. And there is a signal for another active period late week. This is what I was telling you guys this morning. So, I've been watching. This is going to be storm system number 4 that comes in on Thursday that will likely affect us here in West Central Missouri on the weekend, bringing yet another risk of severe weather as well as moderate to heavy rainfall. Now, they did say that current radar imagery depicts a broken line of sub-severe thunderstorms across the western Springfield forecast area. And with all of their observations, this warm front loops back to the northeast through the eastern Ozarks. So, and again, where that warm front is, that's moving to the north, is going to be kind of an unstable air mass. Okay, so south of the warm front in eastern Oklahoma, North Arkansas, tornado-producing storms have been observed. Models have poorly handled how far north the warm front lifts. And it says the favorable tornado environment will not lift very far north. So those in Springfield, Aurora, over to Joplin, the tornado threat is shrinking considerably in that area, but still relatively high down in northern Arkansas and far southern Missouri. The focus is east of 65 Highway, where the warm front drapes north across south central Missouri. So what they're going to be looking for, they are going to be waiting to see if this warm front lives far enough out ahead of this line of thunderstorms to produce any strong to severe thunderstorms out here in the Ozarks. So and again, I don't know if there's going to be enough of a threat there for them to issue or extend a tornado watch or severe thunderstorm watch into the Ozarks. But that is what they're contemplating right now for the Springfield and Southwest Missouri area. So, Bolivar, you guys in Polk County, you guys are getting a heavy thunderstorm right now, torrential rain, pea-sized hail. Springfield, get ready to get into it here. It's on your doorstep. But as far as the severe weather, guys, we don't have any warnings on the Missouri side at all right now. Severe thunderstorm warning, tornado warnings, it's pretty much non-existent. And we've got a line of moderate rain, pea-sized hail that is just about out of Pettis County right now. So, outside of a lightning strike or two, some moderate rainfall, maybe some pea-sized hail, really, West Central Missouri is done with any kind of severe threat for the rest of the night. If you live in Smithton, right along eastern Pettis County, and again, you can expect heavy rain, pea-sized hail, maybe gusty winds of 30 miles per hour, but that's it. Okay, and then of course, as it continues to move off to the east, northeast, Otterville, Bunston, Pilot Grove, Boonville, along I-70 between Boonville and Columbia, You're just expecting, again, just some moderate to heavy rain, maybe blinding at times. I mean, it's really going to come down. This is a band of very heavy rain that's coming across I-70 right now. Maybe some gusty winds to 30, maybe some small pea-sized hail mixed in with that rain. But other than that, that's really going to be about the worst that we can expect with this line for the rest of the night. Hi, Emily. Emily said it was raining hard on her going south on 13 from Warrensburg heading south, and there's a big patch of water over the road. You have to slow down to almost nothing to go through, and that is a good point too, Emily. That we're not going to have any more severe threat tonight, but we're still going to see some showers and thunderstorms that are going to add to that rainfall totals. And remember, guys, I mean, I don't know. We're going to look here in a minute and see how much rain we've gotten, but we've gotten almost 5 inches of rain as of about 1 o'clock today, from last Wednesday through today at 1. So that's taken a big chunk out of our drought conditions. And let's just bring over, see how much we've gotten here in Henry County today. Bring over our weather station down at 95.3 KDKD. So today, so far, we have picked up 1.6 inches of rainfall. And let's see here, let me move this over to 1 o'clock, because I measured from 1 o'clock on. .39. So really, we picked up another 1.25 inches since 1 o'clock in the afternoon. So that will bring us here in Henry County up to almost 6.25 inches of rain since last Wednesday. Remarkable. Now you know why that farmer Fred was complaining, wanting me to shut down the rain, because 6 inches of rain is it's going to be a while before they get back out in the fields after these slow soakers. All right, so we do have that line of thunderstorms just south of Warsaw, down through Bolivar, Halfway, Walnut Grove, Willard, coming into the western part of Springfield, Brookline, Halltown, down to just west of Billings, Aurora. You guys, it's right at your doorstep right now, because they're in Aurora, down through Cassville to the state line. Right now, no warnings, torrential rains, lightning. It's going to be loud, pea-sized hail, but that's all we have for our friend down there in southwest Missouri. As far as west central Missouri right now, guys, we are home free for the night. No chance of strong to severe storms the rest of the night. We can expect some light to moderate rain showers, maybe a clap of thunder or two. I am taking a look up here in the Kansas City metro. So we're looking at 548 right now. Looks like most of this rain is going to be out of GEHA Field for the start of Kansas City Chiefs football at 7:15 tonight against the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And hopefully we come out victorious on that end of it. But so, guys, I tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go ahead and we're going to end this live stream. And sorry we weren't on for 8 hours again tonight. And I can only take about one of those a week. And so I get caught up on sleep. But we're going to go ahead and end this live stream again for West Central Missouri. Our threat for any strong to severe thunderstorms is now gone for the evening. For those in southwest Missouri, Springfield, Bolivar, Monette, Aurora, Branson, you guys are going to be getting that line of thunderstorms. And again, moderate to heavy rain, strong wind gusts, maybe up to 35 miles per hour along the leading edge, maybe some pea-sized hail. But for the most part right now, for our friends down in far southwest Missouri, looks like things are starting to wane just a little bit. You still need to stay weather aware until this line passes you. But for the most part, the severe threat down in southwest Missouri is beginning to lessen down there. So that's great news for our friends. Everybody have a great, fantastic night. And, of course, I will be up and at 'em at 4 a.m. taking a look at what our next storm system is going to be looking like toward next weekend. Remember, tomorrow is Election Day. Guys, please, if you would, go out. I don't care who you vote for, but let's vote. Okay, this is something big time in our country. It's coming up tomorrow. Make sure you get out and vote if you haven't done any early voting yet. Get out and vote and exercise one of the freedoms that we have here in the great USA. So make sure you get out and vote. And also, I'm going to be posting a link on Subby's Weather Talk on our Facebook group. Go in and check out Crest Ridge High School Instagram post. Thomas Strauss, he posted that link here in our chat, and I will be also linking that up. Let's give them a little boost tonight. Go in there, like their Instagram post so they can get a multi-million-dollar football field and track they so desperately need over there in Crest Ridge up there in Johnson County. Guys, take care, stay weather aware. If anybody has any questions, if you're down in southwest Missouri, if you have a question, feel free to reach out to me. I will be available for the evening for any questions you might have as far as thunderstorms or what your threat is. Feel free to reach out. I'm an open book, and I'll be talking to all of you guys tomorrow morning at the Weather Center at 95.3 KDKD. Again, a big shout out to our new sponsor for the Weather Center, Golden Valley Tractor, right here in Henry County in the great city of Clinton. Take care, guys. We'll be talking to you soon.